In the middle of the night I had been awakened by a pounding on the door and the sound of a male crying and screaming my name. Rushing out of bed in my pajamas, I ran to the door to peek through the spy hole in it. It shocked me to see Leslie, a co-worker of mine, at the other side. To describe him in one word is girly, yet I will admit a little fun to be around. He had short platinum blonde hair that had been done in fluffy ringlets which reminded me of a doll with delicate features. I often found him dressed in pastel-colored clothing with a 1980s theme to his outfits outside of work, but it disturbed me that such a sweet man's ever-present smile had been gone, and to see him be upset and covered in bruises. I swung the door open immediately. "What the fuck happened to you?" I demanded angrily.
I had a fight with my boyfriend, and he ended up getting into this fight with me, and he ended up hurting me, and I fought back, but, I lost.
I am still not used to company visiting my home. As awkward as it had been for my mind to accept, I took Leslie's hand. "Come in. I'm going to get some ice for you. He fucked you up pretty badly there," I said. He followed me inside and sat at the dining table while I prepared an ice pack in the kitchen.
No, I don't want to be with him anymore. I don't know what to do.
I returned to the dining room with a baggie of ice cubes wrapped in a dish towel and placed it on his face. "You should leave him if he's going to be a caveman to you," I said firmly.
How do I do that without him beating me up again?
"Leslie, you've always been such a sweet little friend to me, and I'm going to say this once. Find someone who will treat you like the treasure that you are."
I'm a treasure to you?
"Well, considering the people who treat me like shit and you being nice to me, that makes you a treasure in my eyes. You have so much love to give, and you need someone to give that back to you in full," I explained, though feeling bashful in confessing these statements.
Don't be upset with yourself for telling me how you feel.
No, it's not that. I'm just not used to saying my feelings out loud. I usually keep that to myself.
What do you suppose I do, and how can I break up with him?
I could offer you my place, but I only have one bedroom. You can sleep on my bed, and I can have the couch.
No, I wouldn't want to be rude.
"Leslie, you are the dude in distress, and I don't want you going back to that asshole again. You're my friend, and I need you to be safe."
Thank yous for being understanding. I didn't want to, I didn't wish to be a bother to you.
If anything, you grant my wish to have company, just did not know that it would turn out this way.
It ain't all that bad, I suppose. Plus, I don't like seeing you cooped up at home all the time.
It bothered you that much?
Yeah, it does, and don't worry about you, silly.
He replied while smiling and pat my head gently. I blushed a bit, then said, "Thanks, Leslie, but I want to know why you chose to ask me for help."
"'Cause yous are a dear friend of mine, and I don't consider you some random person. You're my friend, and a close one at that. So don't sell yourself short about that. You understand?"
"Yes, Mother," I said playfully, having a light laugh. He seemed to be amused with a happy chuckle and placed the ice onto his head. From that time onward, I told Leslie to sleep in my bedroom, and I occupied the couch. The situation was not so bad, as I had been exposed to worse scenarios during my childhood. I just did not want him to suffer like I had. My sleep had been occupied by having him scream, and I ran into the bedroom to see what had happened. The poor thing had a nightmare, from what he told me. After having Leslie calm down with a hug and rocking him in my arms, I decided to sleep next to him, as strange as the issue had been. I allowed him to rest his head on my chest and sleep partially on top of myself. Apparently I served as an efficient pillow and comfort for him, since he had dozed easily. Feeling at peace, I felt an icy hand rest upon my scalp, and I heard Spectre say in my ear,
"You're quite the noble little thing, giving an outcast a sanctuary in your apartment. I am taken with you, Lenore."
The interaction surprised me. Being shy, I said, "I had to do something. There was no way I could let him get hurt again."
"Of course, given that you have a heart beating under that comfortable chest. However, do not allow yourself to be a weak hostess."
"No, I will not. Don't worry about me, though I did wish to have friends visit me, just not to this kind of scenario," I said. He said affectionately, I felt a kiss upon my forehead, leaving me to be bashful and having trouble falling asleep.